Hello. I am now in process of using a GameCube and using Spyro uh, Spyro the Dragon: The New Beginning. It's not the right way. Anyway, I'm using the GameCube as a tester for this CRT screen, which it does not want to focus to. The screen itself is not completely focused all the way. I think that's the best I could do. It's not too bad, really. For a CRT, which had a tuner in it, but the tuner was I was having troubles trying to figure it out, and I finally actually realized after lifting up the cover and testing some wires that they were all marked, of course. So you have yellow, which is video, and you have over here orange and a white. The white is audio, and the orange is 32 volts to power the various components on the receiving end, I'm assuming. So I'm using a boost buck converter, stepping up from 4, well, probably more, about 3.7 volts. It's a lithium polymer battery. I might be able to swap this over without killing this thing. And it's a 6,000 milliamp battery. So it's probably not that capacity anymore, but it's pretty good. Also using a protective circuit. These work pretty good on them. They're pretty cheap too. So what we have here is the innards of the CRT. So the cathode ray tube here and the phosphorus screen here. There is in a grid. So I need to calibrate this more, and I'm going to hopefully maybe someone could comment on best way to tune this better. And if they know anything about these, as far as the chip, what controls the brightness and darkness, if it's automatic, because it appears to dim and darken on its own depending on the brightness. So I have it running on 6 volts, and it seems to be working pretty good. Let me see if I can get this locked back into a good focused area. It does not want to focus. The image is probably a little blurry anyway, so I happen to like this game, Spyro the New Beginning, A New Beginning, whatever. So, oopsie. You have to excuse me running around, that's just my meter. Anyhow, this is what I have so far, and it's doing pretty good. What I'm gonna do here is stuff this inside here. Maybe here, maybe in the battery compartment, since it's about the same width of a C cell. Well, it's not very big. So, anyhow, this is a work in progress. I want to try to do another video on the same deal, same TV, with it wrapping things up and getting it to work without having to have all this stuff, which I did throw away this jack what was here, which I could have used for input. I might get that and reutilize that. So, right. And, I do know down here by the yoke, not the yoke, the neck of the CRT, where the gun is, there's two bands here which might be able to adjust the pitch and the dimension. I'll figure out, I guess, the best way to maybe break that glue loose without damaging anything. I really don't need to change too much. I'm more interested in trying to figure out the getting the focus correct and the contrast and the brightness area worked out. It seems to be a little funky. I don't quite understand on this particular screen, but anyway. So I guess I'll just call this a wrap. Until next time.